Welcome to Earth Year 2453. Though, it's been a long time since anyone's seen, much less visited, Earth. With its resources all but spent, we used our newest sublight engine technology to find a new home. Our race is now scattered across the nearby N1313 galaxy. The humans formed the United Earth Empire, seated at their capital planet of Alterion. This unification created trade routes and political ties between human planets, but also provided defense against the creatures that awaited us in our new galaxy. While some alien races greeted the humans with hostility, many humans were equally hostile. Now, uneasily sharing the galaxy, we are faced with the ever-present fact that we are not alone.
Thank God. I thought I was the only person here under 60.
Well, give me another hour. There's nothing like fending off a room full of bloodthirsty dignitaries to really suck the life out of you.
I'm Simone.
Ian.
Oh, I know you. The great Ian West. The only man standing between us and all those lizard men on Grixia.
Well, to their credit, they're not all lizards, and they're not all men. Though it's certainly a challenge telling them apart.
It must be so interesting directing foreign affairs. I bet you go to parties like this all over the galaxy.
Oh, a few here and there. The only ones worth going to. The ones attended by beautiful women such as yourself.
So, do you have some big office upstairs then?
I wouldn't say the biggest of all of our esteemed guests here. It's certainly the most tasteful.
Well, why don't you show me around up there? I have my own foreign affair that I'd like to discuss.
Green, get us out of here!
With all due respect, Captain Dufresne, I thought you said that nobody was going to miss the Scorpion artifact we stole.
We reclaimed it, Weaver. And who knew? It didn't look like anybody in that tomb was still using it. I must have gotten some bad intel.
Either way, those Greyskins are catching up with us and they do not look happy.
Say, when you two are done bickering, I could really use a navigator.
Can't you make this thing go any faster?
Well, it would be a great start if someone could tell me where we're going.
They're shooting us, Green!
That one was just a flesh wound.
Ivan, is 4 centimeter hull breach. We'll kill everyone soon. I have under control. Green, how far can you get us in our current state?
For this planet, I can reach as Carnassus.
Great! If you can shake these guys long enough to go into sublight, my fence Gerard and Oriad will buy the Scorpion. I know it.
Wow! Did you see that Greyskin crash into that asteroid? That high-budget explosion was huge!
Have you gotten my report on the Dahara incident? Anderson, did you get my memo on the theft of the Daharan artifact? Say, did my report on the President's upcoming meeting with the Daharan... What, do I offend? If y'all keep running away from me, I might get the impression I'm not wanted. Hey, Zhao, why is everyone around here avoiding me like the damn Ragnar plague?
Ian, I can't be seen talking to you, or I could lose my job too.
Wait, lose your job too? Who else has been fired? I didn't hear about this.
You slept with Ambassador Caldwell's wife. What were you expecting? He's one of the President's closest friends. I'm surprised you even came in today.
That was Caldwell's wife? But she came on to me. She wasn't even wearing a ring.
I'm sorry about that, West. I am. But I've really got to go.
Sir, I understand if you need to let me go, but I need to deliver my last report before I clean out my desk. Our intel states that a team of 4 infiltrated a sacred Daharan burial mound. They made it off-world with a solid gold statuette. While it was just a minor artifact, it was still a sacred relic to the local Daharan people, and was worth an estimated black market value of over 200,000 credits. They were last seen fleeing the Daharan authorities with coordinate triangulations charting their jump for Karnassus. A UEE task force has been dispatched to investigate, but I wanted to alert you in light of the President's upcoming meeting with the Daharan leader, Teshdakhnat. That's all. I'll take my leave now, and call HR in a few days to discuss the matter formally.
Gerard, old friend, it's been too long. How's business been?
As you can see, I have no other customers. How do you think I'm doing?
I am sorry about that. However, I have a little something that might just change your mood.
And that would be?
A one-of-a-kind Daharan scorpion relic. Solid gold. Something that you won't find from anyone else.
Look, I heard about this thing on the net. If you got this from Dahara, those Greyskins will probably be coming around looking for it and making trouble for me.
Not even if we...
Thanks, but no thanks. I like you, Dufresne, but I don't have the clientele for stolen artifacts.
Really, Gerard? Stolen? Is that what you... No. You know what? I can see that you made up your mind. I'll leave you be. Thank you for your time. You see? I tell you we should go to my homeworld, Valeria. I know many people there, all interested in shiny scorpion. Ivan, all of your contacts are crooks. Hurtful, Dufresne. It's true, but hurtful. Look, I have no doubt that we could fence it on Valeria, but none of your contacts would be willing to pay a fraction of what this thing is worth. That's fine. We just find more treasure, and we're damn good at that. But finding the treasure isn't the problem. It's finding some high-end buyers. I'd take a handful of clientele with deep pockets over your whole pack of friends on Valeria. $65? We aren't talking about some gold-plated hood ornament. This is the real deal here, worth at least $120, if not more.
65 is my final offer, and considering the way you acquired it, I think that is quite generous.
Thanks, but no thanks. I have buyers off-world who will pay at least twice that.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that we still have a shiny scorpion on our hands.
Sadly, yes. I wouldn't worry, though. Cardos is the largest market on Karnassus. I'm sure that we'll find a buyer, we just have to look a little harder.
Sir, how long do you think this will take? I'd rather not spend an entire day carting around a stolen artifact. The police are probably looking for us and...
Reclaimed. We reclaimed it. If it were stolen, the owner would have been sad about it, and he had been dead for over 2,000 years. I'd prefer to get parts now to make repairs instead of sitting and praying that we make it off-world in one piece. Should I just put this thing in reverse and wheel you kids back to the ship so you can do your homework? Come on! Once we fence this bug,
Arachnid.
We'll fix the ship and you'll all see a nice big cut for yourselves.
Yeah, I just hope those UEE officers are cool with that.
Ivan, call up your contacts. See if anyone will be willing to buy our Scorpion. As long as they can get us the money we need for the repairs.
Morban?
West, this is unexpected. How are you, buddy?
Not so well. I was almost gunned down on my way home from work.
Was it about your Grixian negotiations? Do you need a place to stay?
Could be. That'd be perfect. It isn't safe for me on Altarion right now.
You're always welcome at my home on Tyrast. Better protect yourself until you get here.
Alright, I'll hop the next shuttle. Thank you.
Anything for a friend.
Ivan, how are those buyers coming along? Any decent offers? Better than decent. Friend of friend is offering twice price of Scorpion. One catch. We have to do small job for them. What kind of job? Some Grixian named Caldo want us to pick someone up on Altarion and bring him to Grixia. They say they'll take the Scorpion and front us money for repairs. I guess we don't have any other choice. Have him forward the intel of where and when we need to be to pick up their friend, and get started on those repairs.
Hello, Port Authority. This is Gravios-class freighter Sundering Prospect, requesting clearance for takeoff. Transmitting our docking signatures now.
Gravios. Let me check. Yup. Alright, you are cleared for takeoff.
Thank you kindly.
Dufresne, this job for Caldo, it have one other catch, which is... man they want is not friend, and does not know he's coming with us. So we're kidnapping now? That wasn't the deal, Ivan. On Valeria, we have saying, beggars cannot be choosers. Here, I have picture and address. We must hurry. Who the hell is shooting? Ivan, grab him and let's go. You want I patch him up? Have you done this before? I fix ship. You know how often I keep us from dying? One shoulder? Not so hard.
Captain, this guy works for the president. He's in foreign affairs, I think.
How do you know that?
Doesn't take much to watch the news, sir. I'm not comfortable with giving him over to those greenskins, especially without knowing why. If they have a problem with him, the Grixians will tear him apart.
Doesn't sound pleasant. Maybe we could reach a deal? What do they offer you for me? I have money if that's what you're after.
You have my attention.
Well, if you promise to keep me from getting shot, I still have a few good friends who don't want me killed.
We're in a tricky position. Now, I'm not too keen on handing over a man to some thugs without good reason, but the Grixians won't be very happy if we don't deliver. Think you can make it worth our while?
I have 200,000 credits on me, but if you can get me to my friend's safe house in Tyras, I can pay you triple that, and also figure out what they're after.
Now, I don't like the idea of an innocent man being killed on my conscience, but this is getting messy, and we can't spare getting tangled up in politics.
It seems like you're already pretty tangled up, whether you want it to be or not.
Why would anyone want you killed or kidnapped?
The news casts you as a champion of peace between species.
It's kind of my job to make friends all over the galaxy. A few enemies just comes with the territory. But this can't be just day-to-day stuff. Grixia and the UEE have been on the brink of war for the last 6 years. And I, one of the last few human politicians who doesn't want the war, have been shot and kidnapped in the last local cycle. So you don't want an innocent man dead on your conscience, Captain? So I'm curious, how do you feel about preventing a war?
Where'd you say your friend lives?